All right, guys, we're back. Mike is cragging us right now. If you don't know what that is, go watch Jade Regent on the YouTube.
Hmm.
That's where I give a 5 minute break, and Craig shows up after 10 minutes. I give a 10 minute break, and Craig shows up after 15 minutes.
I
Just
thought Craig
always
was rolling.
always give 2 minutes for him. It's like when I used to start sessions, I'd be like, "Okay, guys, 5:30." People show up 6:30, so I starting them at 5, but I actually meant 5:30
Yeah, I
because
do
that's what
that
you
with
got to
my
do.
groups, except someone might actually show up on time.
Then what would you do?
Uh, that would be interesting to just be like, okay, guys, we're starting early, and then just keep telling the audience the correct time.
Yeah.
It's
The
someone.
audience is great. You guys always show up on time. Of course, you get tweets and emails and notifications that push on your phone. And
Oh,
Anti-paladin of Cthulhu.
what?
That's just madness. Madness, I say.
Aura of insanity.
So,
Sounds like
after,
a perfect idea.
how many days did we go out of commission?
8 or 14.
14.
14. Okay.
14. I would also like to give a huge fuck you to Broken Age 2. Broken Age is amazing. Its storyline is awesome, but part 2 is hard as balls and nearly impossible to figure out without help. So, of course, I took the help. So, fuck you, Broken Age, for making me feel like a bad person for asking for help.
What is
That
that? Some kind
puzzle's
of game?
literally impossible, you sons of bitches.
Yep.
I'm guessing no one else has played it yet. Or you would
No.
be as
Nope.
infuriated.
I'm not even aware of what it is.
Oh, it's a old school adventure clicky game where you like combine items and throw them at people. So of course I have the talking spoon and I use it on everybody. And the main character Shay is like, nope, don't want to eat that. Or the spoon gives some
Oh,
commentary on life. He's like, this mixture seems to have a 7 pH.
I'm back.
Excellent.
yep.
We have reformed. All right. So now that we have the Hulk,
We don't
The
need an
Hulk?
army. We have a Hulk.
obviously, if I was an Avenger, I'd be Nick Fury. Although I think I'm covering the wrong eye.
You are.
It's okay.
We're the Avengers now.
Yeah,
Mirror,
apparently.
mirror universe, you'd have the other eye covered. So it's
Yeah, of
okay.
course. So, what's a cool line for me to say? Um,
What
Um,
does Nick Fury always say?
but you mean the other thing.
What's Nick Fury's catchphrase? I have bad depth perception. Go,
How does
go
Fury
get
fly
him,
the
guys.
ship?
I
He
listened to
burns
your plan,
alive.
and I ignored it because it's a stupid fucking plan.
Oh man.
As someone who is blind in one eye, I get around just fine, thank you.
Hmm.
All
I
right.
don't know.
So you spent 14 days gold bricking in your hotel,
Yeah.
telling stories about how awesome the platinum reclamation is, fighting off
As
an
we're
amazing,
laying there all
super large insect.
damaged.
Thing was terrifying.
And while there may be plenty of health food, after 5 o'clock the bottle service comes out, and Omar Hassan begins serving very fine alcohols, often at reduced prices to adventurers to ensure that they come and spend their ancient Osirian goods on his merchandise.
You know.
It's better than kale, so yes.
I guess you haven't tried one of his kale and tequila mixes.
God damn this kale!
As long as it doesn't have a worm in it, it's fine.
it does.
Oh.
It doesn't have a worm. It actually has a like one of those giant
A
crawler
tiny-
things. It has one of their children.
A tiny centipede.
And it's time for us to leave.
I'm pretty sure Nick Fury did not say snakes on a plane. Although I think there was one of those where they were like, yes, Nick Fury's been undercover in all of these movies. It's just been him acting.
It would make sense.
They had how the Karate Kid, how Johnny Lawrence, it was one of those Patton Oswalt rants, how Johnny Lawrence's character was the same throughout all these movies. I think it finally ended with Pulp Fiction. All right, so you're back in action. You're all healed up. What are you gonna do now?
Well,
You gonna
gotta
put him
drop
in a
the
body bag, Johnny?
Put him in a body bag.
We should
I think we're going back.
go back and
Yeah.
investigate our
We'll
claim.
go see if that carcass has been picked clean by the buzzards.
Okay. All right, so you're going back in through the front door.
Yeah, it seems
Alright.
like.
Did we get our wand?
No, you don't get your wand for another 6 or 7 days.
Oh, wow.
Jeez.
Before
All
we
right,
go
let's
back
take
in-
some more dex
It's
damage.
Gosrin 29th. It rolls over to the 30th, and then on the 4th of the next month. You have 5 days.
Before we go in, because I don't know if that haunt reset.
Ooh, I don't know. Did it reset?
I don't
He
know.
doesn't know
Would
what
you
a
like
haunt
to detect
is.
evil on it?
Yes, I would.
All right. Can you make a perception check with a -4 penalty?
So just take 4 away from this.
Yep. You fail.
I do.
Notice how I said it before your roll showed up?
You might really be Nick Fury.
It looks clear.
Looks perfectly fine.
Okay, I need
Vinny,
everyone
you go
entering
first.
to make another perception check, but not with a -4 this time.
Yeah.
Dun-dun-dun.
Because it's
Dun-dun-dun.
totally
I fail.
still there.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun.
Oh.
All right. Same thing happens. You hear, hold the gates. Don't let them inside the compound. And then everyone needs to make a will save versus fear.
Nice.
Nice. Oh,
I think
awesome.
everyone but me gets to go running.
DePruit's good. The question
really?
is, where do Jim and James go? They both go running directly forward.
Oh no.
Through the doors!
Oh no.
Ish goes running for 4 rounds. Awesome. This is so good, and you're about to see why. You open the doors.
Now
And there's
we'll
another
die.
giant centipede, and we process.
And Charles leaves.
That's far enough to show.
Should I initiative or no?
Oh, you just give me a second there, buddy. I'll let you know exactly what you need to do, partner.
Just
well,
how
I
many
assume,
encounters are we going into?
I assume you'll move my token for me.
Oh, I will assuredly. All right. So Ash and Veni run inside, and this is what happens. I have to scroll down because you skip a whole shit ton of encounters on the way here. Brightly colored columns stand in the 4 corners of this foyer. Hieroglyphs cover the wall and tiled floors, obscuring in places piles of dust and sand. Open archways lead to the north, east, and west, while a set of double doors exit to the south. Ancient hieroglyphs on the walls proclaim this to be the house of Penthero, and proclaim a variety of messages which you would need to stop to read. In the process, you notice there is also a bunch of skeletons.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah. House
It's
surgery.
about to get even worse, though. I need both of you to make a perception check.
Well, I can't make perception.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, I
And
can.
allow me to ask Charles DeProot, what are you doing when you see these skeletons through the, filtered light of the door opening?
Draw club
Smiling,
and rush ahead.
smiling wickedly and drawing a hammer and
Roll for initiative. Benny, Esh, you're both feared, and so you have to run away from the front gates. Benny, your fear is over. However, you see that the doors behind you are closing,
Wow.
as if being pushed by some unseen hand.
Okay then.
hey DeProot, do you want to go first or should I?
You have smite. Go ahead.
I also get bonuses versus undead.
All right, so surprise round. Benny, you're up first.
How many? How many rounds of fear left?
You have 3 rounds of fear if you'd like to mark them on your character. And
Fine.
you can control yourself for now. The only problem is you cannot go backward.
That's fine.
Okay?
I'm gonna try to
Go-
keep the door open.
Anywhere but back.
I can't grab on. There's skeletons right beside me.
5-foot step and grab the door.
I guess I have to.
You're going to try to stop the door from closing?
Yeah.
Excellent. Can you make the final countdown? Ba-na-na-na. Ba-na-na-na-na. Make a strength check.
Oh.
Nope, the doors continue closing.
All right.
Esh.
I'm having issues with Roll20 now. Because is there a way to center on myself? Because I seem to be looking at a black.
You know, I never did get that skeleton image to show up.
3 rounds. Going away from the door.
Yep.
Toga party that went horribly, horribly wrong.
Or horribly right.
There we go. Wow, they took forever to show up. Those are some fucking creepy looking skeletons, bro.
Oh, it showed up before.
Oh, for you guys, but not for me.
Yeah.
Hey, cat. Hey. You want to be like the cats in this Osiria and be worshipped, don't you?
Yes. Worship the ground I walk
Oh,
on,
fucking
human.
hell, Ash. Okay.
That
When you
way.
get here, Ash, something happens.
Oh,
I need you to make a
fuck.
perception check.
As you
Oh.
trigger another encounter.
Or haunt. Or anything good, really.
11.
Excellent. This is what happens. You stumble through the room and you kick a ring on the ground. That ring begins to slide away and then is slowly stopped unnaturally. As you do, a ghostly scene superimposes itself over the ruins of the room, as translucent furniture and decorations like potted palm trees and richly upholstered divans waver into existence. In the center of the room, a young man clasps the hands of an ethereal young woman. They speak ancient Osirian, but any listener can mysteriously understand them. And this scene, takes place in less than 6 seconds, but, time slows down for all of you, so things get really weird.
Yeah.
The man says, "I am so sorry. I cannot find the ring. I thought you had it. I just had it." And the girl says, "It's all right, my love. Not the right time to tell my family anyway. Come with me, Eriseti. Come across the river where we'll be safe. Not just yet, my darling. My father says we will be safe here. You go, and when all this is over, you can come back for me, and we will announce our engagement then." She pauses and reaches out to touch the man's forehead and says, "Are you feeling all right? You're burning up." With this, the vision ends as the figures fade from view, followed by the room and its furnishing. In the process, you need to make a fort save. You begin burning up inside, Ash.
Lovely.
You have the heal skill?
I do.
You can make a heal skill to see if you identify what's happening to you. Yeah, you identify this disease. It's called mind fire. Can you roll a d4? You lose 2 points of int.
Damage.
2 damage. Every day you'll have to roll against a d4 int damage. Alright, Ash, you can continue now with your running away. Now that you're diseased.
Well, she will go hide in the corner.
Okay. You go hide in the corner of the room where you
How do
suddenly
you
got
make
diseased.
token make multiple stack? How do you stack the little image in the corner? The little.
You mean put a
when you
number
have
on
it
it?
open, you can press a button, press like 1, 2, or 3 on your keypad, and it'll
Oh,
show up.
it's actually the numbers. So I have 2 more rounds of fear.
Yep. Charles, the door to the front door area is still closing. Veni is desperately trying to hold it open to you and like waving for you to either come in or go out. Which way are you waving, Veni? I'm interested. Are you waving to come in or go
I'm
out?
like, get in here. She's running around like a moron.
I am going to attempt to move here
Yep.
and then attack Zeus.
All right.
Let me make sure I have fixed the attack macro. Yeah, that's what I was doing during break, was trying to fix macros.
Sounds good to me. Good.
And this will be at +1 versus the undead.
23 for 9. This is bludgeoning, right?
Yes, it is.
Instantly shattered it.
Nice.
And then I turn and look and smile at this one.
The Proot.
I'm hoping DeProot can move faster than I can.
1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm gonna come up this route.
Yep.
And avoid that AOL.
Okay. He hasn't acted yet, so
Oh,
You can
okay.
just run right
they're
by.
forming up right now.
And then club him in the face.
What's the surprise round, right?
Oh,
If
okay.
you wanted to charge, I guess you couldn't charge from where you're at.
Mm-mm.
Alright, so
That's
you just
fine.
move up. Okay.
Draw my club.
Alright. At the end of the round, the doors close. You hear someone scream out in ancient Osiriani, "They're inside! Protect the family!" And you hear another woman begin screaming, "It's too late! Save yourselves!" The screams and the clash of arms fill the air, and you are all affected by lesser confusion. Roll a will save. The doors lock shut.
Yay.
Am I in the confusion?
Nope, you're outside the confusion. Your one saving grace is that you ran right out the area of that haunt into the other haunt that you immediately set off.
You told me I had to run away from the door.
Oh yeah, no, it's a saving grace. That's why you're fine. Okay, surprisingly, Charles is fine. Veni, DeProot, you're affected by lesser confusion.
Lovely.
Surprisingly.
Surprise.
The red dot of madness. Okay.
You guys just hit on each other and we'll be alright.
All right, Veni, can you roll a D100 for me?
Oh. Let's create a macro for
You
that.
hit yourself for 1d8 plus strength.
Hooray.
You
thought there
hit
was
yourself in the
75.
face with your sword.
But it deals a D8 instead of a D6 because I'm
Yep.
confused. Oh, what a D8 it was.
You hit yourself in the face for 9 points of damage. So, you know, like, you look around, you still believe yourself to be in this scene where everyone's pushing and stabbing. There's fighting going on all throughout the house as you look around. And in your crazed, you know, attempts to free yourself, you accidentally stab yourself pretty heavily, opening a big cut on your forehead. Alright, it's Team Skeleton's turn. They shamble forward to attack the Proot. They are using broken kopeshes rather than broken scimitars.
Oh, they don't want to come after the gloriousness that is Paladin.
Nope.
Oh, my.
Sorry. What's your AC there, DeProot?
18.
Alright, let's see if this confirms. That is a 12 to confirm. So he gets you with 1 claw for 2 points of damage. All right, Esh, you must continue fleeing. However, the doors to the outside are shut, so you are no longer frightened.
So can I just cower in the corner?
Yeah.
Okay.
You
Can
cower
I
in the
please?
corner.
It's better than what's going on in here.
Yeah, and you have your disease, so you're good. Yep.
Yeah, I'm great.
Fantastic.
You know that stat?
Charles.
I have 5 foot.
Mm-hmm.
Smashy, smashy.
Unfortunately, that's gonna miss.